Alright guys, I think we're ready to go. So today we're gonna have the Centaur Grove all added in. I mean, we have it in now, we have it added in now. So we're gonna go and see what it looks like. I tried to do it this morning. If you saw, it was like 2, almost 3 in the morning when I first noticed it. But even though with the Discord announcement and the dev notes on the website, it wasn't out just yet, and it hadn't been released until 7 a.m. this morning, which I was already asleep by that point. So let's just go. Centaur port. I got my tickets. Oh my goodness, I'm already loving it. Look at that. Oh, Captain. Ah, look at this. Kind of got a little bit of ancient feeling to it. Ancient, not ancient city. Hallidale. Whoa. So it's like a farm lands. We got piles of leaves. Look at the tree. Oh my goodness, we got fall and endless online, guys. That's kind of what it feels like it's presenting as. It's really nice. I actually really enjoy fall myself, which is kind of funny. I got my fall colors on, and I actually got my leaves. I can't do this. I got my leaves, leggings on, my fall things, my fall themes. I'm very into fall. So to see this map, I'm like, how nice looking. Alright, I guess we go over to the next map. You know how I am, and I like to examine everything, every square inch of the map. Can I go over here? No. Oh, is this it? No. Oh, is this the walkway? Okay. People hanging out. Is that because there's something here to kill? We've got a little bit of greenery. Oh my goodness, flowers. Those centaurs? Ah, what? It almost looks like they have a gun. Oh, they took away their long, beautiful purple hair. I don't know about that move right there. You guys know I like my long hair. But overall, they look really nice. They got a manly look to them. So what level are you guys? Up 30s, okay. 220 experience, nice. I like how I come in their home and they're all nice and peaceful. Horseshoe? All nice and peaceful, and I just start butchering. Aren't I so nice? Look at this. I got little meats hanging up. Wow. We have yet to see buildings, but I'm pretty sure it's further down. You know what I'm noticing? This is a very big map. Target practice on the tree. Let's look around some more over here. There's another area to go in. Oh, okay, so he's a little different. He's got a shoulder pad and whatever that thing's called. I think that's also an endless online, but I forget the. Is it just called spear? He has long hair. Oh, they're ladies. They're centaur ladies. What are you wearing? We'll have to see what Styx is wearing. Centaur ladies, look at them. Styx, what do you have, sir? Pony hat. Wait, let's look at the stats again. 2 to 6 damage, 5 crit. That's really cute. Let's take out another pony lady. So I guess pony ladies are supposed to be wizards. They're really slow. And the men are archers. Centaur mage is what they're called. Did you see that down here? Centaur mage, centaur, just centaur. Let's go on to the next part. Oh, these ones are bald. Okay, now we found some buildings. Buying tails, so I guess tails are something that are dropping. Do I just look it up, I guess? Hashtag NPC. It's Centaur. Okay, it dropped 10% for leather fragments, 5 for leather, 5 for leather hoofs, horseshoes 5%, and ponytail 1% drop. What is this? I'm really liking this town so far. It's very cute. Very different too, but a good kind of different. So if you guys, oh, here's another little pony hat. Another little pony hat. So if you guys remember, I was reading that they have a little backstory that he had put down. Oh my goodness! That they got tired of the cement on their feet, so they kind of turned it into more dirt, naturey kind of background. Buy. You get a pony hat for 12,000. Is that better than what I have? Should I probably buy that? Let's see. 2, 3, and 5. Oops. No. Show me the stats. Oh, it's 2, 6, and 5. I guess I could. Oh, we got the whips available now too. I guess I could buy the hat. Yes. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait. No, get it. Oh, there's new gear. Oh my actual goodness. Ponytail. Okay. Oh, you need 17 and they're on 1% drop? Oh no. Oh no. Yikes. And that would be why everybody's here, is to craft these. I'm gonna buy the hat just because I do happen to have enough for it. Break the pig. Oh, okay. Take this off, put that on. I'm gonna later put it in here, but right now, so cute. Right now, I'm just gonna leave this on. Why not? I deserve to wear a pony hat. Alright, let's keep looking around. I guess we'll keep killing these guys as they show up. I like the variety. I like how they're different. I'm really enjoying that. I like how the ladies got the wraps on them. They look so cool. They're very warrior-like. What's in here? Oh, are you a person? Ah! Oh, it's a quest. I am making a living by crafting woven sandals for centaurs. After breaking up with my ex Shady. Oh no! Shady's hitting everybody up in every town. He played a devious trick on me and concealed my precious needle. And please inform me if you spot a needle. Oh no! And oh yes at the same time, but oh no. You know what this means. This is very obviously the butter and the bag and the wallet kind of quest. That's what she's saying. What is this? 16,000? I'm in. Needle anywhere around here. Here. Around here. Around here. Does that mean in any building or no? Oh, it's a 9,000 quest. Nice. Please find my needle. I really need it back. Working on it. Okay. What are odds I might actually find the needle on screen? And what color do you think the needle's going to be? Now, we know that it's always going to be peeking out. It's always going to be peeking out. I'm just curious what the color is, and I really hope it's a nice, vibrant, standout kind of color. Because this is going to be very difficult if not. It's a vineyard. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna be all distracted looking for the needle. But that's okay. I'm just kind of curious if I can find it on stream. I would be very happy if I could pull that off. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ah! Oh, it's a queen! Queen! That's so cool! Oh my goodness! I can't talk to her though. Oh, she's so cool! That is so cool. Hi there, just got this stream recommended to me. Hello, I haven't played this game in decades. Is the real server actually back? Yes and no. So, hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream, George. So, it is back, but it's not the original server, but it is the original creator. This is vult-r himself. And this, if you go to the normal www.endless-online.com, you will download this game. So it's like yes and no. It's not the original base of the game. It's completely redone and remade by vult-r himself. So I would definitely recommend if you're interested in playing, then by all means jump in. We just got this released back in June, and everybody was so they have like no hands. They need kind of like more hands. Everyone is just so ecstatic about it, and we have now been getting updates pretty weekly actually. And so he's just slowly reintroducing us to Endless Online as it was. So I'm sure you might be able to remember the Centaur originally from like the 2003 early game. And a couple weeks ago we got, what was it? Was it Moonmark? Moonmark, which is basically the swamp. And before that, we had Sky Wonder re-added into the game. So he's re-adding the old maps with a brand new look to them, each and every one. And this week today is Centaurs. And I was telling everybody, if you were interested in joining, I would say now's a pretty good time to do that, since this game isn't even a year old yet. It's September, so it's only been out for 4 months now. 4 months. It's all still pretty new. There's still a lot of things that are and are not working or have been added in. So it's really fun to be a part of the game as it's being built, as opposed to playing it 3 years from now when a lot of this is already added in. Where is that needle? You think it's going to be gray? I would think it would be gray. Sir, do you have my needle? Wow, that's incredible. Never expected this game to return in any official... I know! Capacity to ever address what happened in the first place. I think he made this video years ago saying it was just very corrupted and a lot of bot-r speeders, so he just kind of shut it down and just let it kind of go to its own waste. But now, here it is. Was it 15, 20 years later? He has brought it back. Yeah, I don't think anybody saw this coming back. And how unusual, right? For a game to die and then come back. And beautifully done. Beautifully come back. Centaur lady, you have no wrappings. Or maybe you're a man. I don't know. Sorry, I already have enough help. Oh, I see how it is. She's saying I'm too high level. I can't play. I can't do the quest. I am level 38. So that's probably why. I remember reading something about a guy pretending to be vult-r. Yes, how it originally went down and then somehow managed to trick the server host into giving the beta actor control of the database. That's what I heard. That's what I heard too. That somehow, I think it was somehow he went into deeper files that had really private information, and then all he had to do was take that information and call whoever had control and get more. I basically changed the password. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. Basically changed the password, I am guessing, and then started editing the actual website and the database. Is from how I'm understanding it. I guess we'll never know exactly how it happened, but that's what I have heard. And after that, he was changing it for a while and then just kind of didn't do anything with it, and then it got shut down for good. I'm looking for this needle. It's probably under a bench or a chair. Might even be inside. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I remember all of that too. And something I always make fun of is like how there's the kitty hat hack where people were somehow duplicating the kitty hat, and then it destroyed the economy, sadly. But kitty hats was the new currency, pretty much.
New one to listen to.
I wonder if I could find that needle. Oh, I wonder if it's outside the other maps. Especially to return from the dead after so many years. I know. Thank you for streaming and bringing awareness. Oh, you're so welcome. Looks like I'll have to download it. Yes, please do. This is amazing. Now is the time to join as it's being oh, there's channels now. So you see this red dot? Oh my goodness, I have never seen so many channels. Holy moly, that means there's a vast majority of players on here right now. So in order for people to be in channels, there has to be at least, I think, 12 people on each channel. So that's, oh my goodness, look at that. And look how many people's online right now. That's almost 200 players online right now. Now, some of that may be alts, of course. But still, I have never seen it so packed before. And right now, everyone's trying desperately to get Centaur parts to make their crafts. But yes. But yeah, you're welcome. I am so happy to make you guys aware. I've been doing endless online videos since about my child in the background. I want to say since about 2018. No, it's before that. Because it was before I had kids. My first one was born in 2018. So it might even go back to like 2016. Look at these cool new centaurs. Wow. It's got a... almost... okay, it's not on his shoulder. Almost like there's a blade on his shoulder. But yeah, I am so happy to show you guys. And like, I'm glad I'm fairly... oh my goodness, I got the 1% ponytail drop. Yay! Only need like, what, 130 of those more to make a complete craft. I'm so happy that I had stayed so long. So when the server went down in 2014, or maybe it was 2015. I think it went down in 2015, and then this other server went up, which is Sausage's server called Main Clone server, went up in 2015 about, I think it was the summertime, but I didn't join till November. So from there, I stayed a part of what was the remainder of the Endless Online community. And it kind of averaged 40 to 80 players. It would have been increase and decrease very often. But I stayed around. I got to know people fairly well. They know me, I know them, and then I started doing content. And then years go by, eventually vult-r pops up, and we're like, what? No way! And so, just thinking about how, when I started playing Endless Online in like 2005, you know, I was just a kid myself, what, like 12 maybe? Or less? I was just a kid myself. I didn't really know even how to type. I was still learning the keyboard, and so many other things. And now here I am, a decent amount of a big part of the community. I've been told, and I feel like so. I want to present these kind of things to you guys. I'm just happy I can make a difference and like show you guys Endless Online as it has progressed over time, and also being kind of a historian almost. I may not have every single detail and fact, but I can kind of give you the rundown of back then to now. And I've just been a part of EO for a very long time. In fact, I am the original Bling Queen. If you guys ever heard of me, and Rambo's army was our guild. That's the one I originally joined. But eventually Rambo left, and then there was URA, which is UR Mine's army, and he left. So now my guild... oh yeah, tags aren't working right now. Don't worry, guys. It's there, though. BQA, which is Bling Queen's army. I don't even see the tags. Well, it's okay. Okay. See, these things. The paper doll is a little strange. It doesn't say the actual title of the guild, and I'm not sure why. So all we get to see is the tag, and we get to see the ranking. And unfortunately, it's not shown here. Oh, and there's transmog, which means I'm actually wearing this, but how you see me is this. So you can look pretty or cool or however you want while also getting the good stats. Oh, I should put my paper doll back on. Yeah, get him, Bling Queen. I mean, not. Maybe not. Oh, let's get my. Let's get that back on. Alright, I'll go back to ribbing. Especially the return from the dead game after so many years. Thank you for streaming. Very welcome. I had a panda. You can absolutely get these still today. You could actually. He has a panda on right now, and he has. I think he has I don't think he's an orc. He might be a reptile, but I can't see. So there's so many various skins you can wear, and panda, skeletons, and fish are actually available for you to create now. Oh, and cyborg. You see this little eye he has? This little red robot eye? He's a cyborg. That's a new race that was added in. It's very cool what they've done. What he's done in his team. Skeleton skin back in the OG server. Are those available in this version? They absolutely are. Skeleton, panda, fish, squirrel. You could be a squirrel. Oh, another shoe hoof. And reptile, which is like a dinosaur. I might be able to find somebody around here that has that. Like I said, cyborg is a new one. They usually pop up. There's usually a lot of people that are running around with these skins. But the thing is, the skins are very hard to make. So, although some people have them, it's not a lot of people running around with them. Because it requires a lot to craft the potion, which you craft at the witch. At the witch is a table with a book. And it explains what crafts you need to make the skins. I wonder, would that be item skin? Or would it be change? Hashtag item change. Oh no, don't freeze. Endless online. What are you doing that to me? It froze. I was expecting less than 10 players. Oh, I know. vult-r himself was also expecting a very, very low number when he released this. And he's like, I thought only like 10, 20 people maybe would be on. No, there was 400 people on the first day he released it. But to be fair, a lot of people were disconnecting and could not log off. So it's like the player on the other end of the screen was disconnected from their game, but their character would stay in the game and they would not disconnect. So a lot of people had to have like 5 characters, the same character, like bling 1, bling 2, bling 3, bling 4. But even after that was fixed, there was still like averaging 300 to 400 players online. Same here, I started so young, probably around 10 years or so. I know, right? We're just little babies. I'm waiting for Endless Online to come back. It froze up. If it doesn't, I'm just going to restart it. I remember is the Baru. Yes, the Baru, the blue one, the blue and white one. Very hard to craft because it was a 40 in real life days quest. I believe that's what it was called, being released after the main server was hacked. I never went back to any of the private servers. I wasn't much of a private server player myself. That spawned. Really looking forward to returning though. Yes, absolutely. Join in. Oh, even new races. Yes, it's very amazing. Oh, good call. So it's not selectable in the character creation. Select what you can change your character race with a potion. Yes, that's right. You can see it in the character select, I guess just as a preview, but you can't actually use it. I'm gonna close Endless Online and try this again. It's not being nice to me. Hold up here. Oops. Actually, let's see if I can. Let me see if I can get up a blank spot for you. Oh my goodness. It's not allowing me to log in now. Oh no, that's like back in the day where it would disconnect you. You're like, no. Hold up here, guys. I'm almost done. Okay, so let me just switch it back just so I can show you real fast. This is the new character creation screen. So you got skin, right? Your normal 4. Alright. And now we got cyborg, orc. And we got skeleton. So you can see it has a little lock here, which means it is not available, but you can very well preview it. Panda. So you got old fish, new fish, reptile. Let me look for something that's bald. You can kind of see it better. Reptile. Got a tail. And a squirrel. Very cute, huh? And so the only ones that you can really do at this point are just the originals plus cyborg. And cyborg is just a little eye. So I'm going to go back and log into Bling Queen now. And we'll get back into looking around centaurs. Okay. Very welcome, very welcome. I'm glad to show you this. I know it's very exciting to see what we had and what we have now. It's very cool. Very welcome. I hope it encourages you to play. Leveling is actually fairly easy up until you hit a certain level, which is going to be 32. So we get things called multipliers. So let's say right now those are 220 for me each, but if I was a lower level, let's say I would get a ×3 multiplier. So let's use a calculator here. 220 times 3 equals, those would give me 660 experience points up until, let's say, I level 5 times and now I only get 2 multipliers, and then I level 5 more times and now it's back to normal. But that means that there's going to be new NPCs that are going to give me multipliers. So leveling is actually pretty easy in this game. Up until 32, you do not get multipliers after that point. I am level 38, so I don't get multipliers anymore. So this would probably be like a really nice place to train for other people, but I wouldn't even train here even if I did, because right now for me, there's 3 areas that I could go to that give me the best results, which would be nut vipers, or undead, or optica, which are like eyeballs, eyeballs with bat wings on them. Those are the 3 places I would go because those give me and other people above 32 250 experience. No, 270. It's been increased the past few days. 270 experience points. And from me to go from level 37 to level 38 took 12 hours of grind. So right now I got 401 until level 39. The cap was 40, but I am reading that it was lifted. And right now I'm just kind of wandering around looking for that needle. there was a quest that was looking for butter. Oh, was that it? No. Looking for butter, and now it's needle. So I'm actually, I don't think I can even look. I don't, oh, what a pain. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'm even able to look on any other channel besides 0. I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm gonna assume that it's only located on 0. I mean, if I find it, and I'm wrong, but I don't quite know how that would work. Oh my goodness, 7 is completely green. Let's go to 7. Happy to hear the grind isn't as bad as it used to be. I'm not a kid with endless free time. I know. That's exactly what I said. I got 3 kids and I'm married. I'm like, I am not the little 12 or 14-year-old that had all this free time. Look at these new centaurs with the bows and the little belt and this quiver. So cool. And then look at this. Look at the foods they have hanging up. Very, very cool. I'm just really happy to see how he's progressing the game. And the pixel art, whoever did all this, looks beautiful. It's amazing. They did a very good job. I like how it used to be all full of cement, and then he switched it out to just more so like, oh, someone's got that mage, naturey, more naturey kind of map. And if you saw earlier, we got lady centaurs now, which makes sense. Is that tree always there? Just like spawned out of nowhere. Oh yeah, there's a lady centaur right there. They're mages. Hard to pull myself away from Baldur's Gate 3. Oh. I haven't heard of that game, but just reading that sounds kind of fun at the moment. But I think I'll take a little break here to check this out. Yes, please do. This is very fun. I mean, you get the nostalgia, but you also get a sense of playing a new game. And I had told people that people are very, EO players are very particular with what they have, what they're presented. You can't have too much change, and you can't have too little. And I think what he's done so far is just, he nailed it. It's perfect. And I can really appreciate this. I said this many times. The NPCs actually look like characters, and they're wearing different clothes, and she's wearing the hat. And I'm very happy that he presented the villagers of each place that are dressed accordingly to whatever hometown they're in. Like, you got the Cocoa people in the Tropica area. And they have a queen! How cool is that? I am loving this. I absolutely love this. They have a queen! I am very excited to hear the story lore and what's going to be presented. Can I click on this? There's probably going to be like a throne room or something back here, but wine cellar is closed for now. Oh, is there going to be like a wine cellar quest? I wonder. But let's keep looking around. But yeah, going back to it, absolutely. This is now the time to play Endless Online. It's only been up for 4 months. It's still very, very new, and it's still very much so being worked on. And this isn't even like an official release. What I mean to say is this is beta. All this is beta testing. Beta, whatever the pronunciation of it is. So things are not going to be perfectly working, but that's okay. There's also a Discord you guys can join if you're interested. This Discord has been around since 2015 or 16, I believe. And there's 2 different ones. There's the Endless Online Recharged, Endless Online Recharged Discord, and the Endless Online Discord. And you're like, what's the difference? And I think the main thing is just the mods who control it. And one is much older than the other. The Recharged one was made this year. And like I said, the Endless Online Discord was made with Sausage's server in mind, the main clone server. back in 2015, 2016. And that's where most of us have been at this point. So one has a huge difference of players inside. Let's see how many people are online now. 198. vult-r might be on. Yep. You see that? vult-r is actually online right now. Here's Globe. Good old Globe. Say hi to stream, guys. Shako, my guildmate, says yo. Hi. Sword says hi. Sword is one of the highest level players right now. There was a level lock at 40, but it has been lifted as of today. Which is not good news for me, because I'm like, no, I'm never gonna hit cap. I don't know how much it's been lifted, though. I don't know if it's absolutely, completely gone, or if it's been, like, 10 levels higher. Which I would prefer. I would prefer like, every 10 levels being released at a time. And until it's, like, actually done, maybe? I don't know. I know other people have opinions, but I don't. Hello, Mike. About level lock, but I know how the endless online community is, and they will grind endlessly. I've been grinding, but not as hard as some of these other people. So I just know there's going to be this gigantic gap. And the only problem I can think of is you got the top level player that's, like, let's say level 90, and then you got the top third player level that's level, I don't know, 87, and now they're best friends, and they're gonna start camping at, like, a new place that came out. Like, if they wanted to, they could completely come in and just take over the map. Although channels does help prevent that. However, you gotta have enough people in there to make new channels. Can you tell him? I'm gonna get him. Now, like, post on stream. Ah. Now they know. So I'm thinking we probably came to the end. Poor kitty. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm thinking we kind of came to the end of the map, but I'm enjoying it so much that I'm just relentlessly walking around, but also I have to look for that needle. And part of me is thinking, that the needle is not going to be on other channels other than 0, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. No, you. I hope I can hit 18 tonight. You can do it. I was wanting to be 40 by Sunday, but that did not happen at all. What are the new jewelry sets? So, yeah, Endless Online is still active as ever before, and because there was a huge update today, we got new map, new NPCs, new jewelry set. Now, the last one we had was Sky Wonder, which is, like, probably 4 weeks ago by now, or then some. Maybe it was 5 weeks. I don't know. It's been a while since we had been given a new jewelry set, and as you can see inside the stores, that is our new set, and that's what everybody is working so hard to get. And that's why there's so many channels that are full. Not on this specific one, but on the other one you can see. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. We got a couple panda skins, you can see. Centaur guy, you get the whip, the pony hat. And of course, crafting the set. It is not a cheap thing to do. But making money is a little hard in here, but the higher level you are, the kind of easier it is. I just spent all that money I had on on my hat. but that's okay. As you can see, I've been doing spiders, and I've been doing nut vipers. Nut vipers are better for my experience points, but spiders give me 100 experience points each. They spawn fairly quickly, and these parts sell for 20 each. Also, web can be converted into string, and if you're new and don't quite know what any of that means, oh my goodness, a centaur hoof! We haven't seen that yet. String or web is very important. Actually, it's cotton or web. So there's cotton that are little plants out in the desert, and you're going to see that when you first make an endless online character and you step out. You'll probably walk by a little cotton plant. Usually if I do this, you can see a little green sprite. I'm not seeing anything like that yet here. But I haven't had the map on, so let me walk around. Then I can kind of it kind of looks like this almost, this little green patch. That's not quite it, but anyways, you'll see cotton plants, and you're going to want to collect so much cotton in order to craft clothing. Now, cotton is, it's easy to get, but a lot of people are just hunting it down. They vultures, they're camping at the cotton patches a lot. So there's a lot of competition to get cotton. Or you can be like I think you have to be level 13 in order to take down a cave spider. Pretty easy. And so 4 cotton makes 1 string, and 4 web make 1 string. So if you don't want to do the cotton picking, you can do killing spiders to get web to make string, which also is used for making clothes. And I'm talking, you need a very large quantity, like 100 or 200 for something really nice and fancy, such as the dark robes. You guys might remember that. Or the white robes. Those are going to have things called, they're going to need something called refined textile, which is going to require a large amount of string. I'm thinking it's like 100 plus. So depending on what you want to craft, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to make. My kimono, it's on the costume, but some things you just can't buy. You can't just buy clothing, you have to craft it. So you can either gather up the money and maybe buy it off of a player, or maybe you can gather up the money and buy textiles. So there's 3 different kinds. Let me pull this up to make it a little easier to understand. Now there are also now search commands. Item, textile. So I got this 1 textile, which is going to need to be having 2 woven textiles. So hashtag item woven textile. Okay, and is that where it starts? 2 textile. So, it gets kind of confusing. Basically, you're going to make 1, and then you're going to transform it into another, and then you're going to transform it into our final one, which is called hashtag item refined textile. And this is the grand one. This is the one that you're really going to need, and it takes a lot to make woven, and it takes a lot to make just a normal textile. There's a lot of string that's needing to be done here. String collecting. And if you haven't played Endless Online, that's kind of a new thing, is that you're going to get things called leather fragments, and then you're going to get fur fragments. And these are also important because a lot of these can be turned into a full fragment, which is called leather. So you got leather fragment, and then you got leather. I don't have a pile of fur, but that's what you're going to be wanting to have later on down the road in order to craft the clothing. So leather, string, and piles of fur are your big items that you're going to want to have. And then you're also going to want to have, of course, eons, which is pretty hard to make at the beginning. It's going to be a little difficult at the beginning, but the higher level you are, the easier it's going to be. But in the meantime, it is a bit of a grind. Just try to enjoy the game as it is. Now this basic item, I bought that at whatever level I was. Let's say I was level 5. And I'm level 38, and do you think I ever upgraded to anything? I did not. I didn't care to grind for cotton or string or anything or leather. More leather fragments. I just stuck to what I had. The only reason I got the kimono is because, as you can see, that is my signature look. Even looking at my Twitch or my YouTube, wherever you're at, my icon, that is my character wearing kimono. I have been wearing kimono since whenever I started playing Endless Online. When I saw it, I got it, and that's what I have been wearing all these years. Besides, recently on main clone server, there's something called the Celeste that came out that I like. I actually like more than the kimono. Up until that point, though, this is the only thing I wear. So this is the only thing I actually put effort into crafting. Other than that, is it an absolute necessity that you have to have the highest quality gear to get to where you're going? No, you don't. I'm level 38 and I have noob gear on because I couldn't bother to make anything else. And honestly, the higher quality stuff isn't, I mean, they give you like a little tiny bit of a stat increase, but not that much, in my opinion. It's not enough for me to do all that work. I can tell you that dark robes, okay, he's a bird. That's another new one. This is a bird skin. That was also added in. Pokemon, he's also one of the highest levels in the game right now. Cute little bird skin. So I completely forgot about that one, and I don't think that's even in the preview. Probably like, she's staring at me. I am staring at you. You're right. Creating my character now. By the way, if you click the title icon in the top right of the preview of your character, it gives the character a buzz cut. Oh no, no buzz cut from me. But if you want to rock that look, you go for it. I haven't played around with the character screen too much. I just saw all this hairstyles, like, yes, all the long hairstyles. That's what I want. Anyways, what else can I kind of explain? Is there any way to change controls from arrow keys to WASD? Yes, there is. So let me see if this shows up for you guys. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. So if you have your game open right now, look at the top of your game where it gives the, where it says Endless Online. I want you to click on that. I want you to right click on that. And then you're going to bring your mouse down to Input. And then from there, there's going to give you something that says WASD movement, and you're going to turn that on. So again, where it says Endless Online on the top, it's up here. You guys can't see it, but it's a black bar for you guys, but it says Endless Online, and I'm going to right click it. And then it's going to give me a drop down menu, and there's Input. Click on Input. Well, hover on Input. And then it says WASD movement. That's what you're going to want to have. Let's see. You guys can't see it for you, but for me it's showing up. And so the thing about WASD movement is it's pretty cool, but at the same time it's annoying. And that's because the game gets confused. It doesn't understand and register the difference between typing and actual arrow key movements. So sometimes you go to walk and you push the letter, or you go to push letters and you're pushing arrows. So yes, Ghostable NPCs too. I have that on right now. That's very helpful for me when I'm in the higher level area. Not so much in the lower levels because I keep walking through the NPCs. But yes, I really like Ghostable NPCs. Awesome, got it. Thank you. Very welcome. Any other settings you'd recommend changing? If you're the kind of person that likes chat logs, you'll manually have to turn that on. So you'll actually have to go into configurations and turn on chat logs. Also, something that's very interesting that I'm going to tell you guys because it's probably not going to make sense if you see it. There's the cursing filter. So if you do a curse word, it's going to turn into da or da da. So if you see this, that means your curse filter is on, and that makes no sense. That person is not actually saying that. I think it's really cute, but it doesn't do the asterisks anymore. It doesn't do that. Oh, it won't let me show it. Your mind prevents you to see. Why? Okay, well, in old Endless Online, you would see asterisks. Well, now it's been turned into da. So you're going to have to go in your configurations or your settings. I think if you set it here, though, it doesn't keep at it. And you're going to have to turn it into actual, you're going to have to actually change it into the configurations in your folder, not just your game. So you're going to turn off profanity if you want to. If you don't do it, you're going to have words like suck. That's not going to show up for other players. It's going to be turned into da. Whoops, that's turned into the equal. It's going to go to da. So those old words back in main are still the same. So it's kind of beneficial to have it off because there's going to be some words that are said that aren't necessarily cuss words, but it's kind of funny looking. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Do people here see whatever someone writes? Yes, they do. PM. Yes, English, burger, hardened, no speaking. Speaking stuff. No speak. I need coffee. I'm drinking mine now. I could hide this part, I suppose, if I dragged my thing down, but I don't know. I always like having it in full view. Alright, so I personally like to have ghostable NPCs on just because sometimes I want to run from the NPCs and I want to go right through them. It also helps if I go through them and turn around and shoot them. I would also recommend having, like I said, I have profanity off just because sometimes I can't read a word that is not, like the word suck is a profanity word, but it covers up for some reason. So I have it off. I myself do not cuss. I don't care for it, but I always keep mine off just so I can get the full context of whatever someone's saying. I'm kind of funny that way. I also like having my chat log on. I've always had my chat log on. You manually have to turn that on if you want it to work. And what was the other thing? Oh, volume control. Endless Online is so loud. It is such a loud game. I have my volume control. I manually set it. So in your game options here, you're only going to get 50%. You're only going to get 50%. But if you go into the actual configurations, oh, he's a fish. Scalwell here, he's a fish. If you go into actual configurations in your game, you can have an actual number set. So I have mine to 20 because I can still hear the game, but it's not blaring in my ears. And I personally like having my background music off. I like having background music off, on, but I turn it off because my voice gets drowned out very easily. Yes. I think that's about it for my preference of Endless Online. But mess around with it however you'd like. Also, I would recommend this. Make a second account. Not a second character, but a second account to make a second character so you can have an alt. I found it very useful to make an alt, and all you're going to do is open up the icon a second time. Open up Endless Online a second time, and you can be logged into 2 accounts at the same time. That is okay. But the game will prevent you from opening up anymore. So you can be logged into 2 accounts at the same time. You'll find it's pretty helpful to have an alt. At least I found so. And I do use him pretty often. Sometimes I have one character on the side of the, like way on the other side of the world, and I'll log into him to have him check or something, or to carry my stuff to someone else. They're little pack mules. But if you're interested in having 2 different accounts, that's very useful. Also, I being a guild leader, I have one of my characters in the guild house like all the time, because Bling Queen isn't always in the guild house. She's my main character, so she's running off around everywhere a lot. Oh yeah, so here's a quest you guys can do. I don't know what it says. I will never know because I'm too high level, but if I was to start a new character, I'll probably be too low level, but then I'll hit that, whatever it is. It might say it. Oh, it's a level 32. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you'll have to be level 32 in order to do that quest. Okay, and I'm looking for her needle. Assuming that means you can walk through NPCs. Yes, that is exactly what that means. Ghostable NPCs. You can turn it off or you can turn it on. I've experienced being trapped quite a few times by NPCs, or like in the old Endless Online, you get trapped and you're stuck and you can't go anywhere. I'm gonna actively try to find the needle, which I'm assuming is gonna be just like the butter quest, which means it's gonna be very discreetly poking out somewhere. Only thing is I don't know if it matters what channel you're on. I'm hoping it doesn't matter, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna try to find it on stream for you guys. I think we've covered as much content as we could for the Centaur. Needles. The needle is probably barely sticking out somewhere. Just like, or behind something, just like in the other quests that we have been given. They're like that. I'm gonna try to find it. It's never going to be directly behind a house or behind an item or like a bench. It's going to be poking out just a little, just a little enough to see it. But the problem is I have no idea what it is. A needle is usually a metal, a little tiny piece of metal, so I'm going to assume it's gray. But I guess we'll know when we find it. And there's another 3 altogether. There's 3 altogether quests that are very much so like this. Except it's like you gotta find the butter, and it could be anywhere in Avon or Aztec. There's so many maps it could be on, and you're not given exact directions where it's at. So it's a scavenger hunt, pretty much. You're going on a hunt to find something that's barely poking out on various maps. You don't know which one it's on. So it took me, I think the first time, 20 minutes to find the first quest item, which was a wallet in Avon. The second time was a lunch bag, which took, oh my goodness, that one took about 40 minutes for me to find. Holy moly.
Mommy?
Yeah, baby?
I'm talking.
I'm talking to the mic. I'm talking to people on the other side. And I wish I started on the right side of the map, because I went to the left side and then I went up and down, northeast, all those things. But finally I went over to Malone Outlet, which is where the piggies are, and that's where my butter was, and just happened to be, oh, actually, that's where my bag was, and it just happened to be, that's also where my butter is. So it's very unusual to have your 2 different items be on the same map, but it just happened to be that way. So the first time around, the wallet was 10 minutes, or about 20 minutes, I think. Second time around was about 40 minutes or 50. It was quite a while before I found my bag, and then just about 10 minutes for my butter. And other people can't see your item. Only you can see it. Huh, you know what? I wonder if it's in a haystack. Because you know that saying, needle in a haystack? I bet vult-r would have that kind of sense of humor. Hide it in a haystack somewhere. That's where I'm going to start looking. And I don't know how tiny it is. That's the problem. Now, you'll actually be able to see it. Seems like disconnections are unfortunately still a thing. Just got booted back to the main screen again, do anything. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I actually, it took a while before I could get here. Oh good, I'm on 0. It took a while before I could get to log in. And you're absolutely right. Back in the day when the update came out, so many people, so many were trying to like log in, and there's a lot of disconnection issues going on. We haven't had this many on in a while. 205. Oh my goodness. And as you can see, vast majority of all these players right here, a lot of these players are on this very map. Like I said, in order for a channel to get filled, that's about 10 or 12 people. So every single one of these had that, at least that number, to open up another channel. Actually, if I understand it correctly, every channel has to be completely full to open up another channel. So a good majority of Endless Online is on this very map that I'm standing in. And that's probably because they all want to kill centaurs in order to get ponytails, which is a 1% drop in order to craft the new jewelry set. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know why I didn't even bother to read it. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, I think it's just called Centaur. Probably something simple. I feel like the needle is gonna be in a haystack somewhere. So right now our tags don't show up, so if I bring this up, you're not going to see BQA next to my name. But I'm not sure why. Hashtag item needle. Hashtag item. I didn't even think about that. Oops. Maybe I should spell it right. What? That's a needle? Those are porcupine needles. Those little porcupine needles from the hedgehogs. What? I never would have thought. But I'm very happy to see a reappearance. That's for sure. Huh. Okay, well, now you know what you're looking for. So, I'm really hoping it's going to be by a haystack area. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to keep looking around. And like I said, sadly, other people cannot help you find this. You have to find it by yourself. And the question is it going to be scattered somewhere randomly? Or is it going to be in the same location? Maybe we can ask Globe. There's another quest that's the cell phone quest that's just like this, except it's not changing. It's always in the same spot. Now, your wallet, butter, or bags are not always going to be in the same spot. It is different for everybody. Hi, baby. It's different for everybody. And changes. I found mine. Thank you, James. Okay, so Frapp is saying his changed. So that's going to be a little difficult, but it's understandable. Ow, these guys hit hard. Why do that way? Hunter map. Where is the hunter map? Is that like the one beforehand? Let's go see. I wouldn't even classify this as looking. I mean, how I was looking was like very I gotta stop killing these guys. Okay, stop killing the NPCs. Stop it. Walk away. Walk away. Those aren't ant legs? No. Uh-oh. No, it crashed. It crashed. But no, those are not ant legs. Ant legs are like, they kind of like little V's almost, like a stack of little V's. There we go. I'm still at number 0. That's cool. So he's saying the hunting ground, which I'm assuming is the one below because there's a target practice there. Let's go see. Let's go see. Now, I imagine the server has a tad bit of strain on it since there's 208 players online right now. So it's probably working a little overtime. I'm gonna try to find the needles, and then I think we'll call it a stream. But that's too bad. I would have loved for it to be like, oh my goodness, lost needles! See? Needle in a haystack! He would have this kind of sense of humor. I'm gonna save this. I love it. I don't know if everyone's gonna have needles in a haystack, but I love that he did that. I love that. I don't know where all the areas could have been, but I absolutely love that mine was in an actual haystack. Okay, let's pick it up. Oh, what? They're actual needles. What? Oh. It is like, oh my actual stinking goodness. Well, now I gotta take that picture of that too, and good. That's more of what I was thinking of. That's more of what I was imagining it looking to be. So it really is like an actual sewing needle. So I'm gonna turn this in, and then we'll call it stream. But yes, if you guys are thinking about joining, this is now the time. It's still being made. It's coming out very well. And like I said, there's still bugs here and there, but it's okay. There's a help section and a bug section. So if you encounter a problem, you can post it in the Discord. And if you wanted to join the Discord, all you have to do is go to the Endless Online website, and then I think it's like contact or something. Congratulations, thank you. I'm so happy I found it. I think it's a in contact or community, something in one of those tabs. You can find the Endless Online Discord in the Endless Online webpage if you are interested in joining. Was it you? No, it's a woman. Where is she? I found it. Where'd the house go? The needle. Okay, here we go. Thank you for bringing my needle back. You're welcome. Give me my EXP. Wow, thank you. I can't believe you managed to find a needle in the haystack. That's great. Alright, guys. I think we'll call that stream. That's Centaur for you. And again, you're gonna get this by being on a boat. And it's not gonna be the normal boat where I thought it was gonna be. I really thought this was going to be, I guess we can get off the island. I don't really have anything further to do here. I'll show one more time how you get on the boat. It's not gonna be the normal boat with the moon merc and, what's it called? Moonmerk and oh, Tropica. It's gonna be actually the second boat below. Also, if you're having trouble and it's not showing up for you, you might have to download the zip file. For some reason, it wasn't working very well. The download wasn't working very well for me, and it was giving me a lot of trouble until I download the zip file, and then it was working. So I don't know if the download and the zip file are different that way, but if you're having trouble, that's why I would recommend. Thanks for the stream and for reuniting me with the game. I'm so happy it has been revived. Yes, welcome. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to join our guild. If you're needing help, it's a very friendly guild. We're Bling Queen's army. If you're wanting help of any kind, boat captain. Let's get on the boat captain. Even port. And so, yeah, we're a guild that's completely dedicated to helping new players. Or if you need, if you're just having questions in general, feel free to PM me in game. If you don't remember how to do that, you just do this, and then you would do Bling Queens. Whoops, maybe I should spell my name right, and then hi. What happens if I PM myself? Nothing. I was just curious. So why did it drop me off here? That's so weird. I didn't get on this boat. So it drops you off of this boat. Welcome back. Hi. Hi. Love the title. Or name. Name. So you're going to have to buy 2 boat tickets, which is going to take a while to get you some money. And then this boat captain, he's going to be the one that takes you to the Centaur port, but this is for higher levels. I'm going to tell you that now. You got to be a higher level in order to do a lot of things in there. But over here is the boatman. You can go to Tropica. This is a great place, but you have to be more like level 12 in order to do a few things there. And not this. This is like, well, I think there's frogs you can level up on. But all of these areas are like higher levels. So I'll show you Sky Wonder real fast. Now, since I'm showing off these locations, so you got Tropica, which is the beach, pretty much, although there is another beach in here. Moonmerk is pretty much the swamp, like old Endless Online. Not the old swamp up by the Reapers, but the new swamp that was in the port. And you got the angry vines, and you got the zombies walking around. Those ones. All right. Now, if you watch my character, I'm going to show you how to get the Sky Wonder. And again, these areas are kind of like for, Moonmerk is like 30s plus, Centaurs is like 30s plus, Tropica actually isn't that bad. It's for about level 12, and that's where you're going to get the tribal jewelry, here. And those are crafts. And then, Sky Wonder is going to basically be your second choice. So your first choice is going to be Tropica for a really nice place to level up. And then your second... Up. Got any bling? What? Was that to me? I'd love to join. How do I will find you. Where are you at? Do you know where you're at in the game? Describe to me what's around you. Are you in the desert? Or did you happen to make it to Avon? Did you pass this cave? Okay, so from this cave, you're going to go up here. The scalpel. And then you're going to go over here. And then you're going to find a hot air balloon boat. And that's how you're going to get the Sky Wonder. You buy the boat ticket there. And then Holly right here, this is the Sky Wonder. You can see old school Sky Wonder. Oh my goodness. So that's going to be like a level 18 area. But I mean, you guys are more than welcome to explore at your level that you are. I'm just telling you, there's going to be a lot of restrictions if you do go there. And it's a pretty, and then there's this map. This map's absolutely beautiful. It's still hands down my most favorite map in Endless Online. Wow, there's shooting stars, there's a giant moon, there's space. I don't know if he's going to do any more with this, but it's just perfect as it is. Maybe more fireflies. Maybe if he adds some fireflies or like some more lights, like really light up this place. That would be super cool. But this is still my absolute favorite map. I died while killing bats in cave, got sent to the starter zone. Oh, okay, so I just passed you. If you're in the starter zone, I just passed you. With goats and crows. So I'm gonna come to you and then we'll end the stream. How about that? We can end the stream with you on it. If you're still in the starter zone. Let's see if I can find you. There you are. Hi. See you stream. Alright guys, thank you for joining. Enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the update. And I might be on later tonight to stream. I don't know. Probably not since this is the stream now, but the only thing I've been really doing is leveling, as you can see. A lot of leveling lately the past week. So alright guys, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever it is in your part of the world, and I will see you guys later. Good night.